Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Falcons will kick it away first. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Ohio Bobcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the... He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do it.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
On the This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Touch pass on the run. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller, and on 4th down, I know you got a receiver who's really fast, and you're trying to get him the football and see if he can get to the perimeter of the field, but the defense was waiting on him. That was maybe a little bit too obvious, and I think you can put that 4th down fail on the play call.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Still on his feet at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Throws to the back. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And he'll be brought down. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get loud.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah,
and the ball is intercepted. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Coming after it. Took a shot as he threw.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grab near the marker. It's Carr. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quarterback will audible. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the air, it's Gore. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He wants to throw it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
On 3rd down, going up top. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle is Hendricks. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have...
Racing down the left side at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Comes out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hendricks. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 30. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
He's got it down the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hendricks. Look at that toughness just running through everybody. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. The quick out. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it! That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Quarterback checking off. Back to pass. It's Gore. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Falcons.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really...
He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Gore. He's not afraid to go deep. Caught at the 25. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, BG! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The lone back's got it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And the pummeling has started.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The aerial assault continues. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It starts. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on second down. He makes the connection. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Falcons! And the route is on. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
A first down for the offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Looking to pass. It's Gore.
A top 20.
Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He'll take another shot here. He caught it. Touchdown, BG. And the punishment has been extended. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hendricks. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Hunt. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets open down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Bobcats look to do some damage in the red zone. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chase. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Gore. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 25. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hurst. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Makes his connection. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. They're working that left side. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. For a touchdown, a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Dropping back, it's Gore. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll come out throwing on first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of sceneries there across the 35, 1st and 10 from the 36. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback checking the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the right. He's loose. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say running the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got...